Former Boy Meets World actor Trina McGee recently shared the heartbreaking news of a miscarriage following the announcement of her pregnancy in June. During a candid appearance on the Tamron Hall show, McGee opened up about the emotional loss, a moment captured in a video clip shared on YouTube. "I did lose the baby," McGee revealed to Hall, her voice filled with sorrow. "It was completely unexpected. It happened toward the end of the first trimester, and we don't have any clear answers as to why." The revelation marked a deeply personal moment for the actress, as she reflected on the painful experience with vulnerability and strength. The 55-year-old actress shared that, despite the heartbreaking outcome, she remains so grateful to have conceived at the age of 54. However, she acknowledged that the emotional toll has been significant, and she has struggled with depression in the aftermath of the loss. "There's been a lot of depression after," McGee admitted. "It's hard to even get out of bed some days. When you really want a family and long for that completeness, it can be overwhelming." McGee went on to express the deep emotional conflict she's been facing, explaining that it has been very hard to come to terms with the possibility that her dreams of expanding her family may not come to fruition at this point in her life. Reflecting on the moment she first announced her pregnancy on June 4th, Trina McGee described it as a time filled with overwhelming joy and excitement. She recalled how thrilled she was, having longed for the opportunity to expand her family with her husband of 16 years, Marcelo Thedford. "I was so thrilled," McGee shared. "It felt like such a blessing to be able to conceive at this stage in my life. I really love my husband, and the idea of welcoming our first child together was a dream come true." Though McGee has 3 adult children from her previous marriage to Cortland Davis, the idea of having a child with Thedford was especially meaningful. Their relationship spans over 3 decades, with the couple having built a life together over the past 16 years. She spoke warmly about their long history and deep connection, emphasizing how they had always been partners in every sense of the word. "We've known each other for 30 years and we've been together for 16, McGee explained. "When we first got married, we were so busy with life, building our careers and creating a stable future that we didn't focus as much on starting a family together. It was something we both wanted, but the timing never seemed right." As life moved forward, the years passed and priorities shifted, McGee and Thedford found themselves in a position where they were finally ready to focus on this new chapter. The excitement of conceiving at 54 was a profound experience for McGee, especially considering how much they had been through together. Her love for Thedford was a central theme in her reflection, expressing how meaningful it was to embark on this journey with someone who had been her partner through so many of life's highs and lows. They had navigated the challenges of building a life, nurturing their relationship, and now they were ready to take on the role of parents together. This pregnancy represented not only the culmination of their love story but also a new beginning, an opportunity to expand their family in a way that would bring them even closer. Pregnancy, McGee explained, felt like the fulfillment of a long-held dream, something that had eluded them for years but finally came at a time when they were ready and prepared to embrace it fully. McGee's excitement was palpable as she talked about the happiness and anticipation that filled their lives during those first few weeks after the announcement. It was a time of hope and joy for her, a time when she envisioned their future as a family growing in a way she had always desired. However, as fate would have it, that joy was met with the crushing reality of loss, leaving McGee and her husband to grapple with the emotional aftermath of their miscarriage. Despite the heartbreak, McGee's love for Thedford and the bond they share continues to anchor her, even as she navigates the emotional difficulties of coming to terms with what may never be. "We were so excited," she said, "but life doesn't always go as planned. It's been hard to accept, but I'm grateful for the journey we've been on together." About 5 years into their marriage, Trina McGee and her husband, Marcelo Thedford, began to seriously discuss the possibility of expanding their family. Their lives had been filled with the demands of building a strong foundation, nurturing their careers, their relationship, and managing the complexities of adult life, but the desire to have a child together grew stronger over time. It wasn't an easy decision to make, especially given McGee's age, but the couple felt ready for this next chapter. McGee reflected on what this decision meant to her. "I wanted that experience with my current husband," she explained, her voice filled with the wisdom that only years of parenthood and life could bring. At this age, you know so much more. When you're raising kids young, you're still growing yourself. You miss some things not because you don't love them, but because you're juggling so much at once. With Marcelo, I wanted the chance to really pour into a child all the knowledge and experience I have now. I wanted to raise someone who could truly benefit from everything I've learned over the years, to nurture this amazing human being with the depth and understanding that my mind has to offer at this stage in my life. This was an especially profound sentiment for McGee, who already shared 3 adult children with her ex-husband, Cortland Davis. While she deeply loved and cherished her experiences as a mother with her first children, the idea of raising a child with Thedford felt different. It represented a new chapter, one where she felt more grounded and capable of fully immersing herself in the process of parenthood. The wisdom gained from decades of experience, both as a mother and a woman, gave her a new perspective on what it meant to raise a child. It wasn't just about love and care anymore, it was about intentionality, about using everything she had learned to guide this child toward becoming someone extraordinary. On June 4th, McGee shared her pregnancy with the world in an emotional and joyous post on Instagram. The video, which was filled with excitement and hope, marked a significant moment in her life. 54 years old, McGee had conceived a rare and deeply cherished blessing. She wrote a heartfelt caption, asking her followers for their support during this delicate time. "At the tender age of 54, I have found myself pregnant," McGee announced in the post. "Please bless us with your prayers for a safe delivery. Thank you." The response to her announcement was overwhelmingly positive, with friends, fans, and well-wishers offering their love and support. It was a moment of pure joy for McGee and Thedford, who were ready to embrace this long-awaited chapter in their lives. Couple had spent years focusing on their marriage, growing as individuals and as partners, and now they were preparing to welcome a new life into their world. Pregnancy was a culmination of everything they had built together, a symbol of their love, resilience, and shared journey. For McGee, this pregnancy represented more than just the hope of bringing a new child into the world. It was a second chance to fully immerse herself in motherhood in a way that her younger self couldn't. Now, with the maturity, patience, and wisdom she had gained over the years, she felt truly ready to give this child all the love, guidance, and knowledge she had accumulated. The excitement of becoming a mother again, this time with a deeper understanding of life and what it means to raise a child, filled McGee with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Though the pregnancy ended in heartbreak, McGee's reflections on the journey were a testament to the love she has for her husband and the unwavering hope she carries. Despite the unimaginable loss, she remains grateful for the experience, cherishing the joy that came with those precious months of anticipation. Through it all, McGee has shown remarkable strength, finding solace in the deep bond she shares with Thedford and in the knowledge that they are navigating this painful chapter together, hand in hand. On the same day, Entertainment Tonight published an exclusive video interview with McGee where she addressed negative comments she received after sharing the milestone at age 54, per the Shade Room. "I saw some comments about, she's too old, and I think I read about 3 comments of that, and I was like, don't read that. I don't partake in any of the negativity anybody has to say about it. I am so happy. I have been blessed, and that's it," she said at the time. Furthermore, while speaking with Hall, McGee explained that she believes her purpose may have been to share one important highlight about her experience with the world. "Along with the criticism, I realize there are so many women who, even at 55 and older, still want to get pregnant, and I don't know if I'm here to give advice to everybody, but I do know I took special care, I wanted it, and I really believe relieving the stress was a real major deal.